All right, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. On? Do we have sound? Let me know if you can hear me. Alrighty. Welcome to Forex.Today, the YouTube community of almost 19,000 foreign exchange traders. We're here to conduct technical and fundamental analysis with the overriding goal of putting together trade plans. Thank you for being a subscriber. Let's go. Let me remind you that trading is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Hey, my name is Wayne. I'm a currency trader just like you, and I've been doing this for a couple of decades now, which is just amazing, and I'm still excited about it. I still haven't found Forex to be boring. So very cool. So today we're getting really close to the end of the quarter. I'm just looking at the calendar here. Yeah, tomorrow is the last day of the quarter. So that's very interesting. We're building up to that big event. And then we move on .com to a whole new thing we call the fourth quarter. Yeah. So anyways, ask questions and get involved. Let me know how I can help. I will do my best to address your needs, whether it's technical, fundamental, macroeconomics, central banking policy, something like that. That's all fair game. I have a macroeconomics degree and a managerial finance degree. So, hey, I can help in many different ways, I think, but mostly just the experience. Take notes. That's what I recommend. If you're here to learn, take notes and then document those notes by leaving them in the comment section below the video. That way you can search your comments and find particular videos that have particular interests to you. You can tailor make and customize your experience here at Forex.Today. Mr. Kennedy says, I'm going to need some emotional support. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got you, Mr. K. Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe got too much emotion riding on it. cut back on the emotion. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, we'll do that. So thank you for being part of our community, everybody. I appreciate you subscribing. I like what we do together. I think we make the world a better place, at least for each other, and that's really cool. So thank you for all of that. I'd also like to invite you to visit tradersway.com. You're a trader. Hey, you're going to need a broker. Great. So you're going to need one that you trust. So how do you build that trust? Well, it starts with starting the relationship. So start with the demo account. Go to tradersway.com, open up a demo account. I recommend the VAR, the variable spread. That's what I like to use. If you don't like spreads, you can have an ECN account. Great. Whatever makes you happy. But then what you want to do is trade, and over time, allow Traders Way to earn your loyalty and respect. Fast execution speed, good. Narrow spreads, good. Big swaps, good. World-class customer service, good. And after maybe a year of you practicing, you might say, okay, tradersway.com. Cool. All right. So it looks like we're going to have a new prime minister in Japan. Very interesting. All right. But the big thing for us is this happened. Snap. Okay. So I look at that and I look at that. And generally speaking, I feel like I want to wait. Pretty much it. I want to wait. As Johnny said, I'm floating around in my sailboat waiting for new winds. Okay. What else is going on? This pig has been weak for a couple of days now. Aussie's neutral. Kiwi's still weak. Euro was strong. Remember that whole Euro thing? And then it just fizzled out. CAD up, down, sideways, kind of up a bit. Good. Okay. All right. That's all right. I've been buying CAD. It's fine. It's hanging in there. And all the funding currencies are up. So that's my sign to basically take a break, eh? So let's do a quick round the world. Okay. Pig dog coming down. And once it breached this, I walked away as a bull. Okay. You can see, even if you are a bear, if you're using daily pivots, the sell zone was up here. So you didn't get anything there. So what you did was sold it off the 21. Cool. This is tomorrow's sell zone in here, but we got some gray. What does the gray mean? The gray is the projected bottom for the month of September. Okay. So the projected bottom is somewhere between 1.35 and 1.3415. I mean, it's a little more specific, but let's call it that 100 pip range. And that was set based on this. Interesting, huh? This particular price right there, the orange, the pink price, that predicts M1. You can go a little farther, but that's not generally what it predicts. It says if you sold there, this is your projected low for the month. So September worked. If you're a bear, it worked perfectly. If you were a bull, you might have tried to front run. You might have tried some trades in here and never really got going. You might have bought the bottom here and it never really got going. Well, to be honest, it never was bullish. Okay? Never was bullish. So if you believe this trend is going to continue, this would be the general plan. Have it come back up to 37, drop it like it's hot. Or have it come up to 36 and drop it like it's hot. Okay? So maybe a bull gets a little chance, and then we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay. Interesting, right? It was never bullish versus the dollar. That's what it says now. What I'm hoping to see is a change based on seasonality, not trend. Remember, this trend is set in place right on vacation time. So that's been moving since then. And next week, well, even Friday, in fact, is the fourth quarter. And that can, not that it will, but it can lead to a new direction, just like this. Okay? This was a key moment in time. And this new period coming up is a key moment in time. Doesn't mean up, but that's what I'm hoping for. Okay? Interesting, right? Euro just coming down hard and fast. Okay. Okay. Down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up. Well, let me reset this because that's set for bulls. Let me reset this. So I go to my indicators, I go to biased pivots, and I put it into bearish mode. Okay. That might make more sense for some folk. Okay, down, 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 up, up. This is the sell. Down, 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 down. Okay, right? You got a lower low than that low. So you look to sell up here. Up, up, sell. Down, 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 down. You have a new lower low. You look to sell a lower high in there. Down, 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 down. Lower low. You want to look to sell a lower high here. And this is what you'd be doing later today. Okay, so bears simply do this. Boom, done. See? Cool. You can change this up a little bit and try to add some different time frames. And you would see if you're using more than just daily pivots, this actually says stop. So that trade I just showed you, you would nullify it. You'd say, yeah, typically, but not today. So let me change it again because this is set up for bullishness. Bias pivots, bearish mode. Okay, great. So what I just showed you is standard operating procedure for a day trader is to sell up here. A swing trader would caution you and say, stop. So therefore, you would take your profit and run. Looking at a position trader's point of view, we back out even further. And the position trader says, well, typically if you sell here, you focus here. But what's the difference from here to here? And retrace that or retract that from your projection. So see that distance from the pivot to the peak? And then you say, well, what's that distance? And you'll see you have permission to stop. Because if this was the top, that would be the target. That's the actual top, so maybe you could argue that's good enough. So if many bears probably should consider taking profit, and bulls should sit around saying, I wonder if it'll reverse. I wonder if I get a shot. You might not get a shot till Friday or Monday, bulls. Okay? Okay. Kitty cat farting around, making a big stink about nothing. Nothing really more to add to that. The only reason I'm in the trade is there's Not any reason to get out of the trade. Third week of December is delayed. No. We've had some good trades. No, that was good. Now we're waiting for the next quarter. Yeah, cash. Was it cash? No, Kima. Like the last swing trade session was great. So last week was a great week. So, yeah. So, not. So I don't agree, Kima. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. Okay. All right. So here we were trying to build up, and there was a plan A and a plan B type scenario, and we are now on plan B, and I really hope it stays above that. Not only because I want it to go up so I can make money, but if it goes lower, it just makes it a little more complicated for a bull. That's all. Because a bull has no real problem with a double bottom. Lower lows, oh my God, it just makes it a little more complicated. How are they doing? I don't know. I guess we'll go do that now. Okay. Many of them are already out, of course. But let's take a look here. All right. So this is one from last week. Okay. There's a second one going now for a reload off of here. Haven't been stopped out. So it's just kind of farting around. Okay. So I'm watching this now. Take a look a little further out, maybe. Should I leave that there or should I change it? Now let's change it. So I got the 4 hour 21. Keep me hanging on. So trying to ride this 4 hour 21, trying to keep this in this zone. It could end up being technically important for October. Currently, the target is way up here. You can see my limit orders basically 83, and the other one is 84. Josephine says, sound comes and goes. Is audio okay today, guys? Okay, thank you, Jim. So you can see I'm just kind of hanging on, keep me hanging on, trying to use this area here. You know, you got to use your price action properly, right? So I'm looking at this whole zone is supportive. All right, thank you, everybody. Gregor says, hey, I feel like sitting on my hands a few days. Yeah. I mean, there are some trades. There are some trades, right? They're there. But you got to be picky, okay? So here's another trade from last week. Okay, this was an example of how to get in out of position. So It's not a good trade. It's an aggressive trade, right? I bought it out of position on purpose as an example. And so that's up. Okay. It's still up just over 75 pips. It's okay. So now what? It actually says it could come down pretty significantly before it may move up. There's a little bit of support here. And of course, the moving averages are trying to hold this up too. And Canada benefiting from the energy sector as well. Okay, Kima? So there's your Aussie yen, CAD yen, Euro yen. Let's take a look at. It was our big winner. I know I exited somewhere up in here and was disappointed that I missed this up. But I probably would have got the same amount of pips anyways. So I don't know. Maybe that was an okay out. I don't know. I'd like to say like, yeah, man, I knew it. Of course I didn't, right? So it worked out, I guess. I could be harder on myself. Technically, this is set to head down. But once again, I'm hoping for something to kick in. Yeah. That's right. It's an exogenous shock though, Kima. Okay. So anyways, great. Beast is tearing it up. Okay. It was super strong, then it was super weak. We're at the psych level of 150 again. It might be buyable. I pondered and pondered and pondered yesterday or whatever, and I don't know. So if you recall, this is our old buy zone. Oh, you know what? We did this in the day trading group, so I guess I should re-explain and even readjust. All right. So we're looking now this as a buy zone, and this is tricky, but let's say this is the last real price, basically 150. And then there's this. And it kind of looks like both are in play. So bulls want to see this move reversed. And at some point, get in on the up. Okay. But I got to wait. That's all. I got to wait. I got to wait. And once again, I think the beginning of the quarter is going to be part of that. Okay. I don't want it to come to 49. But anyways, I'll have to deal with that one later. And Kiwi, it was good, then it was not good. So this is one from last week as well. Okay. And this is the only thing we got going on to hold this up. Okay. So once again, you know, I locked this in a week ago. I'm making money. I cannot lose money. So what is the general plan? The general plan is I got this. This is normal. And this should be next. Hope is like says, yeah, Kiwi's not been cooperating. Yeah, I get that. But again, I'm betting on all the horses, right? So even the three-legged horse can cross the line eventually. That's right, Johnny. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. So those are yens. Okay. Exotics getting punished. WTI still heading up. Okay. Holding its own. 76, 75 area. Brent is already on the way down. Do you guys remember me doing this? Was this yesterday or the day before? Might have been 2 days ago. I said what this means is counter-trend back to the central. What do you think of that? Okay, that's straight out of the swing trading course at FX Bootcamp if you want to learn that technique. Okay, we call this an OOP to CPP trade. What does it all stand for? I don't know. It'll cost you $500 to find out. Cool. So here's the support. Okay. So what do you think? Next week, something like that? A monkey can will type out the Bible if you leave it long enough. Is that right? Why would the monkey want to type out the Bible? There was a guy, I don't know the story. I'm not a theologian, but maybe someone here is. But there was a dude somewhere that was charged by, I don't know, a king for doing something wrong. And his punishment was to be, I think it's such a great punishment. I don't know why. It's just strange. That he was going to be built into a wall alive. Apparently they used to do this. They just build a wall in front of you. So you're trapped between two walls and they just leave you there. I don't know. It seems like a strange thing. But anyways, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. He's like, okay, I don't want to be built alive into a wall. So what I'll do is I will handwrite the most beautiful, the most intricately illustrated and written Bible, and God will be so happy with you for having this made. I'll work my entire life on it. I'll work 40 years or whatever, right, on your Bible. And the guy's like, okay. He had lots of time because he figured as soon as he finished the Bible, the king would just have him killed anyway. So he never finished. But it was a beautiful Bible. And cool. But anyways, that's neato, huh? Neato. Neat. So Brent already pulling it down. Gold, still bearish. Here's the role reversal bears. If you're going to sell it, oh my. We did that yesterday. I already drew this out for you. So it looks like you would have sold right in here. I mean, right? Right? I do these things for you. So if you get a new lower low today, If you get a new lower low today, you'll most likely be selling somewhere around here tomorrow. Norris, I think he was Italian. So, El Pinco de Florio. Florido. So anyways, yeah, yep, Europe. XRP just sitting around, rippling. Okay, rippling. Farting around the fitty. Okay. Bitty, can't you see? 42, huh? Still on the line. We're still holding a fort here, and this is still the Alamo. Breach below 40, I don't know, huh? What do you think? All the way back to the dirty 30s here? Yeah, I think so, Hope. That's how I look. You know, it's just people finishing up, wrapping up, doing the thing. You know, remember many market participants, they don't trade every day. They're making decisions that last weeks. And here we are sweating bullets over what's happened over the last 5 hours or 5 days, right? Which is okay. I mean, but we also need to remind ourselves there's other people that say, hey, man, when it drops 2 or 3 more 100 pips, buy it. And that's going to be our move for the quarter. Okay. Okay. DK says, hey, so can we expect yen weakness or dollar weakness in the New York session? I would venture to say more likely yen weakness than dollar weakness. Okay, that would be my guess. But I don't know. I just let it happen, man. Just let it happen. You know, that's why we have stop losses, guys. So, you know, this will be fine or it won't be fine. That's okay. Cool, right? So tomorrow, with the swing trading group, we will all get together and plan out October. Okay? So I want you to think about this. Your October, what we talk about tomorrow in the swing trading group, could be the October plan. Like you might just say, oh, well, I'll buy it at 76, let's say. Maybe that's the plan. And you're done. Your stop will go here and you just don't touch it. If it comes down, knocks you out, you'll lose a little bit of money. Otherwise, you're going to be long. And you're done. That's it. Done. You don't care if it takes you 6 hours or 6 weeks to get knocked out for a loss. It's no difference to you. Okay? The advantage of that is you're not sweating bullets like in times like this, right? You're questioning, you know, the meaning of life. What does this all mean? Right? What does it all mean? Nothing. Nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Okay. So anyways, the question is, do you think it'll do this in the next few weeks? That's what I want you to think about. That's where the money is. Okay? What happens tomorrow? What happened yesterday? Those are all pretty small potatoes. Now, it's important that you get those right in the future. Okay? But your strategy, first and foremost, should be strong. So you have to say, well, what do you believe about seasonality and how do you get to that belief? Oh, well, Wayne told me. No. So a lot of people in my live groups, right, the portfolio managers, the day traders, the swing traders, many people have gone and done their own research, and people come back, they're like, hey, Wayne, I checked it out and you're totally right. Good. Thank God, right? Thank God your analysis confirms. But you have to do that so that you have your own belief system and not like, oh, well, Wayne told me. Well, look, I'm not your mom. Okay. So anyways, so what do you know fundamentally, or seasonality or whatever? And then what do you see that helps you form your belief system? Okay. Do you see the inverse head and shoulders pattern? Does that make you believe that this market is reversed? Well, if it's reversed, then this is a little three-wave correction and we will move up. Why? Because we've had this move. On an even higher time frame, what we're looking at is, right, is this. Okay? Okay? So I think it's very helpful to have the strategy first, to say, this is what you think is happening. Not every hour of every day, but that's where you believe we are going. And then you can make decisions on smaller time frames about, okay, if it's been up for 2 weeks or a month and then down for 2 weeks, what importance does this hold? Okay. Remember inside of there, do you remember what it looked like? The inverse head and shoulders. Okay. What importance does that pattern hold? Well, it's on the monthly central pivot. You're like, well, that's actually technically pretty interesting because we all knew it was there. And then the inverse head and shoulders formed on top of it. Well, you remember the central pivot is based on what happened last month. And it just gets thrown down there. It's just a calculation. High, low, and close divided by 3. Boom. Okay? So it's a calculation. It's not like some indicator does a calculation and then throws down an inverse head and shoulders. Traders came along and created an inverse head and shoulders on a reversal point on the weekly and on a reversal point on the monthly. So and how do you form this? These traders took profit. These traders didn't. These traders took profit. Okay. And these ones are stupid enough to sell it again. Okay. And then they all got knocked out. And that's why you had this giant move. Everyone got knocked out. So the thing is, are they selling again off the top or are bulls about to buy it? Right? The bull's about to rock. I can't do it. That was supposed to be AC/DC. We salute you, right? Or the bull's about to rock here. I don't know. So, but I don't know if you ask yourself these questions like, what happened here? What importance does it hold? And what does it mean? Or is it just a random occurrence? Look at this, okay? So if you place some importance to this move, okay, then when would these traders act? Did they buy it here? Is that what you think? I don't know what you think. Okay? I don't know what you think. I don't know if you ponder these things. I don't know if you ask yourselves these questions or if you're just waiting for the next oscillator. Okay? So look, that looks like a 618. Let me drag this down a little bit more. Okay? Maybe a 50%. So if they bought in there, would they buy this 50% 618 area? Would they buy that? Okay. Okay. What time frame are they trading? So we would expect tomorrow, Friday, or Monday. No, he died. Kema, he died. I got a refund. Okay, well, anyways, that's it. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you at 3 p.m. if you're in my day trading group, so we can get the overnight trades for the Europeans. And then I'll see you at 8 p.m. tonight to get the overnight trade for everybody else, what we call the Asian fade. And for everybody else, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. Remember, give traders away an opportunity, earn your loyalty and respect. It's really important. Thank you.